The title is My Direct Plugin Development History Over 10 Years. My name is Shougo. In the first, my presentation may be the last. I have presented many times to contribute Vim community so far. Vim community has been growing and today's Vim conference is very bigger than before. Unfortunately, if I need to create the presentation, I can develop plugin in the meantime. So if the presentation is lost, I have thought I should speak about my plugin development history. My profile is here. My name is Shougo. I am called as Dark Beam Master. It pronounces as Angkok Beam O. I think text editor is the whole world. BeamConf 2019's theme is how to be more productive with Beam. So I need to think what is more productive with Beam for me. I found that more productive with Beam is my plugin. To development, the plugin is my productive method. So today's theme is my direct plugin development history. I have developed many plugins. New plugins are better than older. The history is important. Yes, I battled with Python 3. Before the main theme, I will explain about what is direct plugins. I want to do everything in Beam or NeoBeam like Emacs. It is not allowed by help design not in Beam. It means it is not the right way to use Beam. I have defined it as the dark way. So my plugins are dark powered. I had used the plugins before creating my plugins. I think they are zero generation plugins. I used Windows and IDEs. I wanted to use IDE features in Beam, so I researched and used the existing plugins. Why did I quit to use zero generation plugins? Because the plugins are not customizable free, so does not exist plugins for me. I thought I can create the plugin for me. After that, I created Beam plugins. I was not satisfied existing plugins. They are the first generation plugins. Beam Shell Beam is Shell Terminal plugin before Beam got terminal feature in Beam 8. NeoComp Cache Beam is an auto-completion plugin. NeoSnippet Beam is a snippet plugin like SnipMate. The plugins are customizable, many functions have many functions and pluggable. They are created to emulate Emacs plugins. Second generation plugins are listed. Unite Beam is full customized fuzzy finder interface. Beam Filer Beam is File Explorer with 3 view. NeoBundle Beam is full-functioned plugin manager. NeoComplete Beam is auto-completion plugin. Second generation plugins use iFlua. This plugin has plugins combination to improve the features. I mainly choose iFlua because Beam script is very slow. Lua is very faster than Beam script. Plugins combination examples are here. Beamfire Beam depends on Unite Beam. NeoComplete Beam can complete snippets from NeoSnippet Beam. NeoBundle Beam can use Unite Beam as update UI. Third generation plugins are listed. DeoPrint is auto-completion plugin. DNight is ultimate fuzzy finder plugin. There is terminal feature wrapper. Then is full customized optimizable plugin manager. Third generation plugins are use Vim 8 or NeoVim features. They use Python 3 instead of Vim scripts. They implement asynchronous feature. I have used below new Vim 8 or NeoVim features. Terminal, job APIs, remote plugin, WinID, and more. So I don't want to use Vim 7 anymore. I have merely chosen Python 3 because Vim script is very slow again. Unfortunately, if rule was not enough. if rule means use Vim script merely and use if rule partly. Python 3 remote plugin means use Python 3 merely and use Vim script partly. Python 3 is slower than Lua though. It is not a big problem. If Vim script or if Lua use much memory, Vim will be slower. If Vim script or if Lua works, Vim is stupid. But asynchronous Python plugin works with independent of Vim. This is a performance example. For example, neo-complicate slow has been suggested in Google. Unite Vim slow issues has been reported very often. They are fourth generation plugins. The latest version of Deoprit in Vim and Deny in Vim are fourth generation plugins. Deoprit in Vim is new snippet plugin. Diffix in Vim is new file explorer plugin. Fourth generation features are below. I have added type definitions in the plugins. I have removed default key mappings and configuration variables. I have added type definition into plugins because type definitions are important to detect bugs. To detect bugs is important for long-time development. Why non-default key mappings? I got this issue in defx in Vim. He said, I don't like the default mappings in Vim Filer, but I like the mappings. He don't. From the issue, I have found no best default mappings. If some user likes the mappings, other users does not. Users can change the default mappings. Haven't you changed the default mappings in Vim? And it's hard to define default mappings because I created many mappings in plugins. All mappings should be defined in default, or only some mappings should be defined instead. Default mappings are conflicted with other plugins easily. So I have decided default mappings are not needed in plugins. And I have removed configuration variables because function can keep interface in multiple plugins. For example, both diffx and deny have similar customized interface. They are easy to understand. My plugin interface are complex than other plugins, so similar interface is important. This is just my history. And my decision is not perfect for you. You can choose another selection. Your Vim is not same with others. You are only one text editor. The next is extra presentation. I have changed the interface in Deny in Vim version 3. This is very big breaking changes. So users may complain with me. I will explain why I have changed. Tonight in Barnsley's change is very big. Many issues are reported after upgrade because the change is not backwards compatible, unfortunately. Users must change denied key mappings to new version. Sorry for the change. It is not the harassment for users. Denied in vim version 2 steals your input by prompt and vim interface, and it defines original mapping interface. You cannot use vim mappings in denied version 2. The UI is popular and similar with Control P vim. The screenshot is here. This is the prompt of denied vim. These are prompt UI's disadvantages. Prompt UI ignores user's configuration. It's harder to asynchronous because the UI still input and block your vim. It cannot combine with other programs and configurations because it blocks your vim and other programs can't work when you use it. These features violate my plugin development policy. My plugin development policy is here. Customizable combined with other plugins, asynchronous if possible. Denied in Vim version 3 replaces prompt in Vim UI to normal buffer operations and mappings. It uses edit buffer instead of command line. The screenshot is here. User can input edit buffer and normal buffer is updated after input. User can move candidates in normal buffer by Vim normal mappings. Denied in Vim does not define original mappings for custom moving. The new UI uses configuration. It does not steal user input, so it is to work asynchronously. It can combine with other plugins easily. The features fit with my policy, yay. I will demo if possible later. Please wait. This is the second of Excel presentation. I use Papernote to develop plugins. I will explain why I use it. I described my development style in the interview in last year, so please read. But it's Japanese, unfortunately. In the interview, I described that I don't use memo plugin. The popular memo plugins, for example, Memories, Vim, Qfix Home, and Vimweek, etc. I use Papernote for development instead. This is a photo of my development note. I use the Papernote for finished task list, technology memo, survey for issues. Why I use the Papernote? Because the Papernote does not require PC. You can use it everywhere. The note is very light than notebook PC. It's freestyle. The Papernote is the strongest Vim for me. I didn't have portable PC when I am student, so I need Vim without PC. Thank you for listening. Any questions? Before I will demo. So please wait. どういうことをデモすればいいのかな。
フォントサイズを大きくしてください。フォントズームを使って。
これGUIじゃないんだよ。
じゃあターミナルのフォントサイズすぐに変えてください。大丈夫ですか。いや、そんなことしなくていい。OK, here, I can zoom by myself. Let me explain what I'm doing. his display doesn't work, and his computer cannot connect to Google Hangouts to share with my laptop. So I'm using my iPhone to send the image to my laptop, which is showing.
Beam. And this is my denied interface. You can move the UI by beam normal mapping J and K. If you want to narrowing the candidates into the insert mode, and the edit buffer is here, and autoload, and press enter, open the file.
あと何分ですか？
あと3 minutes.
Okay.
And I switch the project by denied, like new project is here, and here the created projects are received in the candidates. They're pre, denied, and they're. You can switch the project by denied. This is my development style, and I use their plugin instead of Vim shell. They can display candidates like old Vim shell. I use the pre-to-Z shell for complete candidates. So git status can complete and execute like this. And the history is here. This is history buffer. And you can move the terminal window and execute the previous command is right here. And current denied can use del completion like this. This is del completion. This is denied completion buffer. Denied completion source. So it's easy to narrowing than before. The last 1 minute. The demo is here. Thank you for listening. My presentation time is over. Thank you.
Thank you.